Oh, it's me. It's me. It's Driver 53. And welcome in, everybody. Oh, my goodness. What is that? So loud. Holy cow, guys. My music just went nuts. Holy cow. Welcome in. Welcome in. Let me reset this. Sorry, guys. I was... All right. Let's try this again. All right. Much better now. That was loud. I am sorry, guys. How are y'all doing? Welcome in to Oxbow Sunday. That is right, guys. We're going to be testing out the future DLC here. It's releasing September 19th, 2022. It is going to be so awesome, guys. I've already been testing this thing all weekend, trying to figure out some, how do you want to say, fast farming hacks. Guys, there's some really awesome things here. And you guys are already starting off with some free pizza right off the bat. I'm going to go ahead and give it to you. Let's get this party started right. Get you a piece, guys. It's hot, sitting on the tailgate. Grab you some while you can. How's everybody doing tonight? Welcome in. Thank you all very, very much for being here tonight. Let's see, who is the first person in chat tonight? That's going to be Waylon Timlick. How are you doing, man? Welcome in. Thank you very, very much for being the first person here in chat. Can I get one of my moderators to see if Chief's here? He's not sitting over here tonight. I don't know where he's at. I really have no idea where he's at. He might still be at the disc golf course. I might have left him there. I don't know if you guys can see. I'm wearing the 2023 St. Louis Open shirt, guys. I got done with that today, and just try shop, exclamation shop, Alex. Try that one. He doesn't respond to his own name very well. Oh man, let's see who all is my members here, my moderators. I mean, I've got Alex Ward stopping in. What's up, man? We got Streamlabs. Chris S is here also, and there's Chief. I don't know where he's at, guys. He's doing this remote tonight, so I got no control over him. I have absolutely no control over what he's doing, but he's here. He's paying attention, at least to Alex. That's good. I don't know where he's at. I really don't know where he's at, but it was a great day, great weekend, really. I had an awesome time. I'll tell you guys all about it as we get into this. But I'm good. I'm back. I've released a video. Like, I've got 5 videos in a row getting ready to release. I've already done 3 of them Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So we got 1 more tomorrow, and then a follow-up on Tuesday, the day of the release. And guys, I've already been making like ideas for like 8 other videos. It's insane. Like, I'm really motivated right now, and hopefully you guys are in the mood for some new future videos. Taking a look at some really cool mods that have dropped here in the last week and a half. I'm gonna be getting back into the gameplay a little bit too. It's gonna be a good time. It's gonna be a great time. So who else do we have? Chief, like I said. All right, members. Who do we got as members? That's gonna be Alex Bauer. We've got Alex Ward, Michael Grease, LK Farms, Chris S. We've got who else is a member? Is that everybody? There's Amps is in the house too. What's going on? Camden stopping in with a 2-month member chat, part of T53 the pit crew, saying sup. What's going on, man? Guys, hash browns hashtags down in the chat right now for Camden, if you would. Greatly appreciate it. And that's everybody. Logan says, Driver anything grabbing, I would send you money, but I don't have a job. Logan, no problem at all. This channel is absolutely free to watch. If you would, just watch some ads every once in a while. Help me out just a little bit there. Other than that, you don't have to do anything at all. Comment on the videos if you want. Throw likes on there. Share it around if you know anybody else that might be interested in the thing. That is the biggest and best way for you to be able to support the channel here, is just to help out, get those reactions going on a little bit better, and sharing it out to other people that you think might like this stuff. Now, don't get in trouble in any places that you're not supposed to be posting things. I'm going to tell you that right now. Don't do that just because of me. Just obey the rules. Wherever you're at, whatever form or whatever that, obey the rules there. You'll be good. All right, you'll be good. All right, who else? Davies Farming. Only problem is it likes to dance in the field when it goes 60. Oh, they must be talking about the new Colossus. What's going on? We've got Chris also in here. Chris S and Chris both in here. Davies Farming XS. Waylon Timlick once again. Davies Farming. I think I already said. Cool Movies person. How are you doing? Welcome in. Wrench Monkey's in the house. What is going on, man? Sniper Killer in the house as well. Chris Stewart, how are you doing? Anybody else in here? Hey, we've got Cool Movies person dropping a $1 super chat, and it's like some balloons and a 1, and I really appreciate that. I don't know how I'm gonna like how do I do that? The guy's right here. Throw some hash browns and hashtags down in the chat if you would. This is your first super chat from Cool Movies person. Thank you very, very much. I really do appreciate all of the support. Guys, I mean, like a big old one, a big one. I mean, I don't have any balloons down here, Cool Movies person. That's the thing with super stickers. I gotta act them all out. I've gotta act out. And there's Michael Grease coming in with an 8-month member chat. Part of Team 53, the shop crew. Oh, you started. You're doing it now too, Michael. Mike. Oh man. All right. Caw. Ma. Let's get this Sunday stream on the road. Caw. Thank you very much, Michael Grease. Guys, hash browns and hashtags down in the chat for Michael, if you would. Come on, members, throw them emojis down there in the chat. Everybody else, just put some hashtags, Michael, in the chat if you would. Faber Farming's in the house saying, Ayo! Oh, that was too many O's. But how's it going, Faber? What's going on, man? Joe Fireman 623 in the house as well. No balloons. I don't have any balloons down here, Cool Movies person. Like, the closest thing I've got to something circular like that is like one of my discs sitting back here. I mean, does that work? Who else do we got? Special towing operation in the house. Nick Stegman, what's going on, man? Daniel Pride, happy birthday, Driver 53. Daniel, that's actually on Wednesday. That is going to be Wednesday. We're not celebrating the birthday tonight. We're taking a look at the Oxbow DLC tonight. And then on Wednesday, we are going to be celebrating. I don't know exactly what we're going to be doing, but it's going to be it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun, guys. I'm going to have a fantastic time celebrating my birthday with you guys. I mean, it's like the real day that I'm going to be, you know, my birthday is Wednesday, literally Wednesday. So I get to stream on my birthday. It's so great. So I'm so excited. So excited. Who else do we have in here? There's the regular Chris. Non-Chris S saying hashtag Michael. Thank you very, very much. And Megawatt, what's going on? How are you doing? Welcome in. Welcome in. All right, I think that's everybody. I think that is everybody. You know what? I'm gonna stop over here into the VC. We're gonna get these guys early tonight, so I don't forget about them. All right. So let me go over here into the VC. Hey, what's going on, Alex and Faber? You guys ready to go live?
Yep. What up, y'all?
All right, you're now live. Hey, we heard it that time, man. Usually you're like super high pitched and it cuts out and we can't hear you. There we go. There we go. It cut out that time. What's going on, guys? Have you guys, right? Have you guys been seeing much content on this Oxbow DLC? I mean, the Oxbow DLC is the next DLC that's going to be releasing here on September 19th, 2023. And any PC players, if you're interested in picking it up after tonight's stream or even during or right now, I got a link down in the description. You can click on it. It's only going to cost you today. It's still $4.99 USD, but very, very soon it's going to be going to $5.99. So you're going to get to save $1, or you could get the season 2 or the year 2 season pass. I got a link down there for that too. And the expansion. The expansion's gonna get you like the whole everything. You know what I mean? Like the no, I don't have the premium edition on there yet. I couldn't find that one. But there is a premium edition also, and I know that if you use my code, it still works. So just go into games, look under premium edition there instead of the DLCs. So if you don't have the game yet, you're interested in picking that up, just get the premium edition. Trust me, guys, you're gonna save a lot of money doing it that way. You're gonna get the game and all the DLCs that have come out so far for it. So it's gonna be great. Megawatt says can't hear them now. It's because they're quiet. I'm talking over them too much. Yep. So you're going to be able to get the game. You're going to be able to get the 4 deals or the 3 DLCs last year that were paid DLCs. You're going to be able to get the 4 DLCs so far this year once Friday or Tuesday gets here. Right now you can't get the 4th DLC until it goes live on the 19th. But once it does, you're going to be able to get it, all 4 of them this year. You're going to be able to get all 3 of them last year, the expansion last year. And then in November, you're going to be able to get that expansion also. So the premium edition, if you don't have it yet, is honestly the way to go. No, Thompson, but that's not a big one that you need if you're a North American player. All right, so I'm also going to go ahead and take a little bit of a hydrate here, guys. I was out throwing discs this morning, and it was a good day. No VC audio. All right, what about now?
Hold on, let's try this.
Hold on.
What up, y'all?
What about now? I think they could probably hear him now.
What's up?
I've been talking to myself and sitting here quiet for a while. All right, now they're saying yes.
He wasn't talking to us. He was poor guy. He's talking to himself.
Oh, Nick said nope.
He's been out in the heat too much.
All right, man. You know what? All that stuff that we were saying. So the expansion, you're gonna be able to get it. You're gonna be able to play everything right now that is released up until this point for Farming Simulator 22. It does not include the Pumps and Hoses DLC, and on the 19th, excuse me, you're gonna be able to get the Oxbow DLC, and then in November you're gonna be able to get that expansion too, the new map, the new crops, everything like that. So that's a recap of the last 3-4 minutes where I was talking to myself. Oh, they are back. So you guys started talking to him? Did I hit something? I thought I saw the light come off.
No, when you hit the button, we went back.
What button? I don't know. I'm losing it here, guys. It's been a long weekend.
Well, here, let's do a test. Let's do a test.
They're good. They're good.
If y'all hear, if you hear Alex, me, say, type 5 in the chat.
Like the word or the number?
I don't care.
Roman numerals.
Detail. Oh God, no.
Any option you want on 5. No, but guys, real quick, let's get a G Fuel.
Now you just messed it up because you said it, so now we don't know if they heard me say it or if they heard you say it.
Oh man. All right, so guys, get a G Fuel hydrate going on right now. If you're interested in getting you some energy, some concentration, focus, reaction time, definitely check out the link below. 20% off. It's great. It's great. Jay Goose says word or number.
I'm mad at Goose.
Aren't you always, though?
Well, I'm sitting in Nashville and he hadn't come seen me yet.
Gotta go to him. Anyway, are you guys ready? We got 41 people in here right now, 23 likes. I say we go ahead and jump in here and see what I've got going on first. I mean, I've got some really cool stuff.
What do you have going on?
Man, we're taking a look at the Oxbow DLC. It's going to be great. I've come up with some really cool fast farming tricks. I'll say that.
Oh, Lord.
I'll say that. It's cool. It's really, really cool. So let's go ahead and jump right in here. And boom, we are now live. It isn't working. It's not working. Why is it? There it is. All right, that doesn't count as a crash, okay? Does not.
Driver broke it already.
It doesn't count as a crash. So the first thing I need to do is actually get me a mower going. I'll show you guys right here. The mower that I've been using is just a regular base game mower. This one, boom, yep. All right, so purchase it. Cool. Hop in here. Let's go and get this bad boy going. All right. Eric D, what's going on, man? Welcome in. How are you doing? All right, so once again, I'm just going to go and get this worker going here on mowing this field for me. Now, I don't want to do any swathing or anything like that. I want this to be a widespread, right? No swathing in the middle. That way it's laying it down really, really nice. All right, we're going to let them do that. I'm going to go back over here, and I'm going to show you guys this regular, awesome piece of equipment, and then we're going to be bringing out some other pieces. It's going to help you maybe increase your efficiency. So what we have right here is the 2340. It's a really cool merger. So it's a windrower. is what it's classified as, but I call it more of a merger, because you're able to do something really, really cool with this one. Let's go and take a look at it here in the shop. I'm going to go up here to my mods and DLCs, all the way over here to the far edge on the right. Base price on this thing is $158,000. Now, the only thing that you could do to it is change your tires right here. All right. So you've got Trelleborg, you've got BKT, and you've got Vattersteins. That's it. That's it, guys. You can't even change the setup. I don't even understand why they give you the setup option here, because it doesn't exist. There's no option that you could pick to change the wheel setup. That's for another day. So it's really, really cool. Like I said, it's got a conveyor system on it that's going to take it left or right for you. And it's got these rakes, the spike rake thingies, tumblers, I guess you could call them, here in the front. So let's go ahead back out here. As you see, I've got 2 of them set up now. Gonna go ahead and hop in our awesome Mack Trucker 921 Magnum here, painted up Oxbow colors. They're as close as I can get. Gonna go ahead and back up, and then I'm gonna go ahead and get this bad boy unfolded. Now, hopefully my worker, yes, my worker is back now. They've got the second row already done. So by the time I get down there to the other end, they should be done with it, and then I can show you guys exactly how this thing is going to work, because it is so cool. I like pieces of equipment like this. What I'm going to do is turn on my help menu here. You guys can't see it. All right, let me do a thing here where I can get this camera out of the way. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and turn this camera off, and that one on, and there we are. All right, cool. So now you guys can see what's going on there in camera, or without the camera being in the way. So what I want to do is just pull this bad boy up right over here on the edge, so that we are going to be right on the edge of this field. All right, so as you can see, the selected work mode right now. Oh, I can't show you with my cursor, but right up there above me, it says left. What I want to do is hold my R1, and I'm actually going to go ahead and toggle the work mode to right. So R1 and press down on my D-pad, and that should be right. Selected work mode right. Okay, now go ahead and turn this bad boy on, lower it down. Let's go and just turn on the cruise and get going. All right, so as you can see, it's throwing everything over to the right hand side now, so I should be lined up pretty straight here. All right, so let's do a little bit of zoom in and look at this animation, guys. It's rolling up over the, oh, you can't see it. Here, I'll try and do it this way so you guys can see it with the camera there. So it's rolling up over the rollers, going across to the right, and then making the big pile over there on the passenger side of the tractor. I really, really like that. I mean, the animations of the grass here are so cool. And don't think that it's only grass. I mean, you could use this for straw. You could use this for your hay. Anything that you've got that you need to select or create windrows for, you can absolutely use this merger right here. Once again, this is the 2340. So when I get down here to the end, all I need to do is keep my work mode on right, and then I'm just going to spin around. And now whenever I come back this way, it's going to go ahead and throw everything to the right again, and it's going to make an even bigger pile for me. So if I were to hire a worker on this, it's just going to keep going back and forth, and it's going to stay on the right work mode if that's what I want to keep it as. And then it's just going to make half the number of windrows as if I was creating windrow while mowing it. I really, really like that fact right there, because sometimes you don't want to cheat, right? And you want to do things a little bit more the right way. And this is how you're going to be able to do it. Now, this is not the fast farming part, all right? I'm going to get there. But remember, 12 miles an hour is what we're going right now. Love the look of the flotation tires on that case. It's the only tires I use. Oh, yeah. These are beautiful tires on this thing. Absolutely beautiful tires on this thing. Wait, Rusty Money Gaming? What's going on, man? How are you doing? Welcome into the stream, man. Who else do we have? Frank Pine stopping in as well. And the animation looks great. Oh, it does, doesn't it? So that is your traditional use right there. All right. So we're going to bring this boy back over here. All right. And I'm going to set up a little bit of a different setup. All right. So let's go ahead, drop this down. Let's go ahead and get this bad boy here. We're going to unfold this one as well. And I'm going to show you guys how to set up a dual windrower so that it throws it all over to one side. Or you could throw it in the middle if you really wanted to. So I'm going to go ahead and lower this down. All right. And then I'm just going to pull this over. Oh, right about in here. Right about in here. All right. So let's drop that off. Now, the next thing I'm going to need is a snuffle stuck. All right. Let's come in here. We're going to go over to my mods. Snuffle stuck. I'm just going to get this thing the way it is. Let's just go ahead and buy it. Sweet. So there is this bad boy. What's going on, Crow? Welcome in, man. Welcome in. How are you doing today? So we got this attached. Let's go ahead and bring this bad boy over here. And we're going to attach it to the mower that's on the passenger side. I mean, you could hook this up either way. It doesn't have to be in this exact order. But these pieces of equipment right here need to be in this arrangement. All right. So next, we're going to come down here to the Lizard Tandem series. And I'm just going to get the regular one right here. Okay, regular guy right here. But the one thing I am going to do is down here on the rear couplings, you can see this area right here where my cursor's at now. I want to go ahead and come across so that I have a 3-point attachment right there. Okay, so just over one time. Doesn't cost you anything at all. Let's go ahead and get this. Now we're going to come over here, grab this one, and attach it over to my other windrow. All right, I'm good. Just carving, relaxing after a long night yesterday. Oh, long nights are always good. Hopefully you're having a great time.
What the heck are you doing?
What do you mean?
It's not even out yet, and you're already gonna break them.
Hey, you know what? I got permission from Giants to make these kinds of videos and release this kind of content because there's some people that have already paid for this thing, or they're looking for a reason on why they need the DLC. And
Yeah, but
what?
well, I don't know. I'm just messing with you.
I mean, this is what I do, right? This is what I do.
Yeah, I know.
As Scrooge McDuck used to say, work smarter, not harder. Right. Now it is a little bit more expensive. I'm not gonna lie, it's a little bit more expensive. But if you've already bought this DLC and you're looking for ways on how to use it for your gameplay, and you like fast farming, right here, cheat in some money, go to town, have a great time. Now we're also gonna use the Lizard Tandem 39,000 right here, and I'm gonna leave it exactly as it is. All right, so let's go get it. Then we're good. Now, the one thing that I think you're going to be very, very interested in, Alex, is what's going on like a little bit later in the stream. A little bit later here in the stream. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's riveting. It's very, very riveting. I mean, there's a really cool thing that I found out about one of these. One of the things you can do here. All right, so what up?
Good one.
All right, there we go. So L1 and down on the deep. Why is that thing raising up? You shouldn't. It should not be doing that. It's not going to want to connect now. Nope, it's not going to want to connect now. Come on now. Lower down. Huh. I have not had this problem before, guys. Usually this thing stays up. It's fine. It's fine. Maybe it's because I attached it too soon too. But it shouldn't raise up. Huh. All right. Well, for the sake of,
If only that merger was already big.
come on now, work with me here.
I am.
Work-
I am working with you. I got to give you.
Work with me.
Smash.
Not you. All right, we're
I
gonna.
mean, if you send me the download link, I'll help you.
I you know I can't.
Yeah, I know. That's why I was saying it.
Nice try, Alex. Nice try.
So sometimes you've got to get a little bit creative, right? And you gotta use the tools that are available to you. Duster 77 stuff will stuck will always stick up hitch if left attached to something on the back. Not all, I haven't always had to do that. It's usually pretty good for me. But what I'm gonna do, I mean, it is a known thing, and I show you guys. I think it was the video today on how to prevent this.
That was yesterday with Slurry tank.
Okay, yeah, yesterday then. My bad. So let's push this thing over a little bit, and maybe we'll get that attachment point. There we go. What was today's video? Manure?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How do you not know what videos you release?
It's been a very hectic 3 days here in this household. All right. So there's that. I mean, I've only been in a tournament playing disc golf for 3 days. All right, cool.
I came by your house last night. Well, not by your
What?
house. You know where I came by.
Man, I would have been standing on the bridge waving again.
Oh, BS. No, not that way.
Oh, the other way?
Across the north.
Yeah. Gotcha. I was up there this weekend. So now we've got this bad boy right here. All right. So the really cool thing about this is by selecting my tandem, now I can adjust where these things line up at. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and bring them in just a little bit right here. As I start to drive, you can see that overlaps quite a bit. So I'm actually going to go ahead and move them out. Now we've got just a little bit less overlap. Let's go about here. So by doing it like this, the reason I need to do it this way is because if I put them exactly side by side, it doesn't actually pick up on the other one. All right. So
Can I ask a dumb question?
yeah, go ahead.
Why do you have to have that little red piece on, like the way we're looking at it on the screen on the right side?
For
Okay,
turning
now you're
corners,
turning on
it
the
works.
top.
Yeah, turning corners, it
Okay.
works a little bit better. You have to have some 3-point attachment there. So you could, I mean, there's no really shorter one, right? This tandem here, the tandem only comes with this attachment. You don't have an option for your 3-point like this one here is.
Mhm.
So you have to have something else attached to this. And I think the easiest thing is just another one of these. I mean, there are some weights maybe that you could attach ish, maybe. What do you call a cow that's just given birth? Decaffeinated? Popper J, what's going on? How are you doing, man? Popper Tech 51. I'm doing good, man. I am doing really, really good. Just trying to show you guys some really cool ways that you could use this new DLC. I know a lot of people weren't really in favor with it, but I dove in here today and figured out some cool stuff about it. So, okay. So one thing that you see is the new merger that I just got over on the passenger side. It's actually showing left. So what I want to do is change that work mode to right. All right. So now as I start to drive in here, I'm probably going to miss a little bit on the left. No, I picked it up. So now what's going on is you can see that right here, it's actually making a windrow from over here, but then it's picking it up here and taking it all the way over here and making a super big pile, right? So if you, I mean, you're not going really any faster. You're still going 12 miles an hour as fast as you can go, but you're doing 2 passes at once, right? So then you can come back with your baler and throw it over on the other side. You know what I mean? Like you're coming with your baler and it's twice as much, four rows instead of just 2 is what I meant to say there. So really, really cool way to do this. I mean, yeah, this is the fast farm. And if you watch the video, I mean, you could keep going on this. You could really, really make this thing really cool.
In
really
all
big.
honesty, this is the piece I'm interested in out of the DLC.
Yeah.
From what I've seen so far.
Yep. No, I agree.
The big Slurry tanker with driver's capacity via hack.
Yeah. That the Slurry tanker one is pretty cool. The one from today though, that was really interesting too. I did not expect that to happen on today's when I was recording the video. I was like, oh, this is cool, and then it's like I get into it and it's like, oh, wow, this is happening too. So guys, that's really it here on this. All right. So first 30 minutes we went over the windrow and we're good. All right. Now, Faber, you were talking about the slurry tankers, right? Slurry tanker. All right, so I got a different part of the map here that I need to get over to. So I'm going to go ahead and do this, and let's drive over to a different part of the map so that we can take a look at those. Because I got something I want to show everybody the high capacity setup. And you actually commented on my video with another option that might work, and I want to give that a go. I want to give it a go and see how that'll work. So I've got a few things loaded in here that, yeah, we'll see how they go.
That would be nice, because then it's not a long setup anymore, but still very compact.
Yes. Yep. And that is the purpose. So what I've got here is a field, and it's got wheat in it, and it's ready to be fertilized. So David W7535, how are you doing? After a hard season, why did the farmer turn to singing? Because he had sick beats. That's a good one. That's a good one. All right, so I moved my store over here. Drivers getting up to favor speed farming with these mods. I mean, I'm starting to get as fast, but I don't want to say this. I'm trying to create combinations that aren't crash prone. Sorry, Faber. All right, so the Oxbow, we're gonna go and
What are you
pick.
trying to say there, driver? Huh?
I'm saying I got
He's not
zero.
trying.
I got zero
He's
crashes.
not trying to say anything.
Zero crashes right there. It says it all. Zero crashes. So we're gonna go and pick up this 4103 right here. Now there is a bigger version also, the 5105, if it'll load in. It's a 5-wheeled monster. We're gonna be going ahead and using the 3-wheeled monster right now. Wheel brands, yep, you got quite a few. So Trailerborg, Michelin, BKT, Midas, and back to Trailerborg. So 4, but once again, you can't change the actual setup. So that's it. You're just gonna have to go with what you got. We're gonna get some BKTs because you guys know I love my BKTs. All right, let's go ahead and buy this bad boy here. $382,500. Let's hop in here. I guess I should probably turn off super strength before I try that again. All right, there we go. So one really cool thing about this is if you've got a tight courtyard or some really aggressive outside edges on your fields, this thing turns really, really sharp. I mean, I'm trying to do this right here, and it's very, very tight turning radius. Very tight. I'm trying to do it so you guys don't get dizzy. It's super, super tight on this. I mean, that wheel almost goes 90 degrees straight to the side. Drivers ignoring the free pizza. You guys got free pizza again? Holy cow. I'll go and give you some confetti with pizza. There you go. Get you some of that. It's hot on the tailgate. Run over there and grab it, guys. But throw down all your emoji pizzas there in the chat. Man, that's twice now I've had to pay out tonight. Dang. Let's see what Popper, what do you call a well-balanced horse? Stable, right? I made a playlist for my hikes. It has music from Peanuts, the Cranberries, and Eminem. I call it my trail mix. Yeah. Driver, have you tested the merger to see if you merge the entire field into one pile? Do you use product with each merge or at a certain point? I can tell you I made about 12 passes trying to make a big pile, and it just kept getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. So I really don't think you lose anything at all by doing that. Yeah, just give it a try. Do the whole field. Just keep hitting left and right and just push it all to one side. That's the best thing you can do, right? Virgil Jansky, how are you doing? Welcome in. Welcome in. Driver's always crashing. I try. It's gonna be difficult tonight though. It is. All right, so guys, what we've got is this tanker doesn't come with its own attachments. So you need to come down here into slurry tanks. And what I want to do, I'm going to grab the big one, obviously, right? This guy right here, 30 meters, or this one, 36 meters wide. All right. This is the setup that I want to go with. It's 36 meters. It's a Samson SBH4 36. I'm gonna go ahead and grab it for $125,000. Now the bad thing is, I don't know if you guys can see what's getting ready to happen here, but it doesn't fit. Doesn't fit. You just start pushing it, right? I'm lined up like dead in the middle. Well, you got to figure out a way to be able to get that attached to something else, right? That way you can actually get in there and do it. But what I found is that you're going to want to use a tractor to start with. Okay. So let's go grab our tractor right over here. Bad joke equals timeout. Ooh. What do you call two cows spying on each other? A stakeout. What do you call
them?
A cow with no legs? Ground beef. Yeah, that works too. So check this.
Whoever just said that, I don't like you, because I was just about to say that one.
Even that doesn't fit in there. All right, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to come up here and grab my snuffle stock once again. All right, so let's grab this bad boy now. Let's put it in there. So that now we can go ahead and get this thing unfolded. All right, that's going to be the trick. Even it's not long enough. No, I need another one. I need another one. On the video, I used the 30-meter one instead of the 36. All right, this is only just for temporary. You're not going to need to keep all these. Grandpa spec, what's the cheapest meat you can buy? They are under $1. Yep. I can't read that one out loud. All right, now we're gonna back it up. All right, so now I can attach, right? So what I'm gonna do now is go ahead and unfold this. And yeah, 36 meters. This thing is super wide. But when it gets down here, I want to show you something. All right. All right, it's unfolded. Well, guess what? Boom. There you go. Now it's not anymore, right? Not anymore. Okay. So I can hook straight up to this thing, right? Over here, I can hook straight up to it, but I don't have a big capacity. And that's the problem, right? I don't have a very big capacity because on this thing right here, it's going to go super fast. You can see right there, I'm attached, I'm going. That's how you do it to get it going. But because once you fold this, I'll show you. It's fine. It doesn't go crazy. Duster, that's an awesome one too. So this setup right here, it's nice. You don't have to worry about, turning. I mean, it's going to be fine. You're going to be able to do everything you want. All right. But like I said, you don't have a high capacity on this because when you come here to the Oxbow pack and you come to this one, you can see that it's only going to be only 16,000 liters. Or you come to this big guy and it's 25,000 liters. If you've ever done slurry or digestate, you know that goes incredibly fast. All right. So what you need to do is figure out a way to be able to increase your capacity. All right. Well, you look back here, there's a couple things you could do. Is you could get a trailer, and this is something I didn't think about earlier, Faber, is you could probably hook a trailer up right here, right? On the other one, I used the snuffle suck because on that mod, I couldn't really attach to it like this. It kept falling backwards. I was using a drop hose mod that was available on Mod Hub instead of the base game. So this one right here, you could probably just hook a straight tanker to it, right?
Yeah.
If I wanted to do this, I mean, I'd probably go with a drop deck here. I mean, this is the thing, like the 53-foot drop deck, all this stuff's kind of already included in that. But if you didn't want to use it and you wanted to use this, you've got a tanker trailer available by 82. You've also got any of your base game pieces of equipment. You come down here to slurry tanks, and like this one right here, right? You grab this bad boy, hook it up there, and you're going to be able to increase that capacity. But you're pulling a trailer. I mean, that's the thing. You're literally pulling a trailer. So how do you do it without having to pull a trailer? All right, we're gonna test something out here because I really don't know if this is gonna work.
Do those trailers have hitches too?
On the back of them?
Yes.
Zoom
If not, I'm getting a
in.
refund.
No, doesn't.
I'm getting a refund
Why?
because I can't make a trailer train.
Well, just use the other one that you know that has it.
No, but then it's like different tankers. It's not the same.
Well, this is not part of this pack. This is a base game piece of equipment.
Oh,
This is
well,
a
I'm not
Zoom
getting
hammer.
it. Never mind.
Yeah. So the Oxbow
I was
doesn't.
just testing how much testing you did.
The Oxbow only
Yeah.
has 4 pieces of equipment. Okay, there's no trailers, there's no drop hoses, there's no spraying arms. Any of that stuff does not come with this at all. So you've got to use base game stuff or mod stuff. And in the video, I did a mod. Is what I did. Or will a front lifter attach to the rear? Yeah, that's the thing that Faber mentioned earlier too. All right. So what I had done earlier, let me go and drop this thing down, and I'll show you guys what I had done. All right. So I used.
Sorry. I read Duster's comment.
Right. So I used this bag lifter right here, and then I went over and I had a global goods transport pallet, and I want to get the liquid one right here. All right. Now the only problem with this guy, I can't fill it up without having a silo. So I'm going to put a silo down here too. So we want the unreal capacity on this bad boy. Yes, there it is. All right. Oh, and it's right in the way. Here, I'll tell you what. Since I need to take that over and do a thing with it, I'm just going to go ahead and get this out of the way. And then we'll get that going. All right. Oop. Nope. See, look how sharp this thing turns. I mean, it's like you don't have to have hardly any room at all to be able to maneuver this thing. So let's go ahead and back up to this bad boy. And I'll show you guys, like I said, I'm going to show you the way that I did it in the video here. And then we're going to take a look at another way really quick. All right, 58 people checking us out here in the stream. I do appreciate it. Everybody got 40 likes right now.
41.
41.
Sorry.
All right, so there we go. Let's grab our construction. I want to go down to container, cross that bad boy right there. Shop area is restricted. Good thing we're not in shop area. Boom. There we go. All right. XS 42. Thank you. Now we're up to 45. Amazing how that works sometimes. All right, so we are good here. I'm gonna go ahead and fill this thing up with. You want slurry? I say we go with slurry. There we go. So that's gonna take a little bit. All right. So the other thing that I could do is, I'm not gonna be able to get this really attached well. So what I had to do before was grab this bad boy. I'm gonna drop off the back one. And I'm going to bring this around here. And I'm showing everybody this because I don't know if the other one's going to work. All right. We had another option that might work. And this is the way that I know works from my video earlier. So I've got this now. Excuse me. I think I need another drink, guys. Let's get another drink of our G Fuel here really, really quick. Go ahead. Whatever you're drinking on tonight, go ahead and take a sip for me if you would. All right. So, and then don't forget also link down in the description if you're interested in getting your own tubs or cans or single servings of G Fuel. You're going to save 20% on all your G Fuel products. So, what I'm going to do, go ahead and back this bad boy up. Excuse me. And I'm just going to put it down. So, right here. Now, on this one, I totally understand that it does go backwards. All right, I totally get it. There's a lot of weight there. And the back piece doesn't know that it's supposed to stay
Can't
upright.
you lower it? Oh,
Lower which?
the spreader. If you lower it, shouldn't fall backwards.
Still a lot of weight on the back.
Yeah. Try it, because this thing was like, asking me if I wanted to attach. So lower it down. It's still gonna go a little bit, right? It's still gonna go a little bit, and I don't know if on this other setup if that's gonna attach, but I'll show you guys either way. All right, so we're out of that. Let's run over here. Looks like this thing is probably full. Yes, it is. All right, cool. 2,000. Oh wow, we got it completely full. I'm at 216,000. All right, so what I want to do is go ahead and get this bad boy up out of the way a little bit, and angle it down. And the reason is because I need to go ahead and try and get this thing hooked up. So what I'm going to do is just, like I said, get it out of the way first. We'll see if it attaches. If it won't, I'll show you guys how to make it attach. So no, I'm not getting the command at all, right? So what you could do is use this, actually push this down, right? Now we got it, right? It attaches. I go back to my arm, raise this up, and get it out of the way. And there we go. Now we're good, right? Now we are good. We've got 200. Oh, and it's on already. What? And I'm getting all kinds of buttons. The best Alex coming in with a 9-month member chat. Part of Team 53, the picker. Not a member chat, a renew. A renew on the membership, I do believe. Welcome in, Alex. Thank you very, very much. The best
You're
Alex.
welcome, but I've been renewed today.
The best Alex for
He stole my name.
Texas Oakham Gaming. How are you doing? Welcome in. And there's the queen. There is the queen stopping in as well.
Oh,
Josh,
Queen 53.
Josh Rutledge. Every time I come in here, you're drinking LOL. How's it going, Farmer? Man, it's G Fuel. It's G Fuel. This is awesome stuff. Awesome stuff. If you're needing some good energy or a little bit of concentration, a little bit of hydration, reaction time, definitely want to check out G Fuel, guys. Down in the description is where you're gonna find it at. Definitely better than Alex Ward, says Nick Segment. If you see crime at the Apple Store, does that make you an eyewitness? I think so. The Dark One, is this DLC actually worth a darn? That's what I'm hopefully by the end of the stream, you guys will see that I don't think it's actually that bad of a DLC. I don't think. We already showed how you could fast farm with the merger, the windrower. It's not ideal. It's not ideal. You're going the same speed, but you're getting twice as much done. All right. So this one right here, okay? You can probably do this on just about any of these pieces of equipment that are very similar to this. But we're focusing on this one today. So what I'm going to do,
just looks so weird. I'm
going to go ahead and do that. And then I want to go ahead and I can't drop it down. It's already like dropped down, right? Yeah. So it's already dropped down. So we're going to go ahead and start going. As you can see, my money or my volume down over there, right? Over there in that corner is already going down. All right. So if I go ahead and go back to this right here, turn it off. Oh, wait, it's still going. So I need to turn that off as well. Okay. So now that's off. Let's look at the fertilized. All right. So it shows mulch. Let's turn it off. And yeah, you can see I'm getting a single stage of fertilizer right here. Light blue versus dark blue. Single stage. That's all I'm getting on this. All right. So it is working. It absolutely is working. But it's just one stage of fertilizer. That's it. If I wanted to go and do double, I could activate my double application rate. I slow down to 5 miles an hour. But I've still got over 200,000 liters total volume capacity here in this. Now, a little bit earlier, we had a question. Can I get rid of the snuffle stock? Let's find out. All right, so there's that. Let's go ahead and take this back up here so we can do a little bit of a test where it's close to the shop. The Dark One, it is for me. I love playing with poo and digestate. When I get to the manure one is insane. I did not know it was gonna do this. Driver, use liquid manure tank. What is Sniper Killer? What is the liquid manure tank? Faber, do you know that one?
That holds liquid manure.
I had somebody else mentioning that same one by Mantrid in a comment today. Do you have any idea what it is?
No. A manure, a liquid manure, that's just slurry.
Yeah, driver, use liquid manure tank. Sniper Killer, if you could help us understand exactly what you're meaning there, because like I said, somebody was mentioned Mantrid's mod earlier, and I didn't quite understand what they were saying. So I'm going to drop that off, and what I'm going to do is come down here. Now this is a test, guys. I honestly have no idea if this is going to work. All right, so I'm going to use the front lifter. We're going to go ahead and get it. All right, so it's right there, and I'm going to go ahead and swing around here and see if this thing will attach. All right, it is attached, but it's super low and I can't drive. Like, I don't know if you could tell, I'm only going 4 miles an hour. I mean, I'm barely seven miles an hour is all I'm going. So I don't think that is going to work. All right. I don't think that is a good option, guys. The dark one says it's already broken. What's broken? Like me hacking it, or that it didn't work? Maybe he's talking about the slurry tank. Josh, what do we mean? What do we mean? I don't really use liquid fertilizer like that, organic fertilizers. So I am really in the dark on those types of mods. So, Faber, I don't think that's gonna work, man. I don't.
I see. You can't hire it?
It's where it attaches to. There's no way to, the way it's designed. That back part, that frame part, right there in the middle, that's what was dragging the ground. So it wasn't these, it wasn't this right here. It was this right here that was dragging the ground. There's no way to raise that up.
Yeah, no, we tried.
Now the dark one, yeah, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it shoves it down in the ground so far because your attach point is so low. Like this one here, it's really, really low on this piece of equipment, right? It's way down here. Typically, it would be like right in here somewhere is where it would be at, and then you have plenty of room. So, yeah, that's this one, guys. That's everything here about this. I think that you could probably, instead of using this setup, you could pull a trailer behind it, right? Do we want to try that one again really quick just to see what it does? I say we do. Let's go ahead and lower this back down. All right, there we go. And detach. All right, cool. So what I'm going to do is go back over here and reattach this. We're going to get just another trailer tanker, right? You can see that I'm still at 16,000. It was not pulling anything out of this at all. It was only using what was in that global goods pallet. So that's really awesome. So what I want to do is come here to a regular tanker right here. I'm just going to grab this bad boy. It's 21,000 liters, right? Yeah. It's a regular base game, but I'm going to use this bad boy and try and fill it up. I wonder if the modder that made the 3-point hitch can update to make it adjustable. That would be awesome. That would be really cool. So what I want to do is I'm going to go ahead and fill this up over here. The console way. All right, slurry. There we go. All right, 21,000. All right, let's bring this bad boy over here. We'll get it close. Attach. Get out of the way. And see if we can't get that to work. I mean, I think if nothing else, we could probably use a snuffle stuck and get there. Let's see if it'll attach just like this. Oh, there's a collision there. You see that? You're not getting anything past that. Oh, you guys can't see it. My head's in the way. Hold on. Hold on. Let me go back and switch cameras. Here, actually, I'll just turn it off for a minute. So down there in the corner, right where the pipes are hanging down, you got a collision on that. So you're not able to attach. Now I wonder if I bring this thing over here, can I attach it to the snuffle stock without destroying everything else? That's a crash. All right, let's see if we can spin it this way. See, like these other ones don't have collisions, but the one right in the middle does. Very weird. Yeah, look at that. That one there has a collision. I mean, I got closer that time. Oh. Okay. You guys see that? So I do have a trailer option here. That's very interesting. I don't know why it worked this time, but not with the other one. Now I wonder, can I lower this down? And is it still going to perform properly? Let me get over here to another section of the field. Oh, it's going super slow though. 5 miles an hour. Why is it going so slow? Is it shoving it into the ground? Probably.
Do you still have double rate application activated?
I shouldn't be putting anything down though. I've got everything turned off and I'm only going 5 miles an hour. Would one of the A2 liquid trailers work with the snuffle stuck? See, it's what I'm trying now. The snuffle stuck just by itself. I mean, I have literally nothing turned on. Well, hold on. What is that? Okay, why does this thing, like, when you hook something up, it just goes, right? It just goes. The thing was, though, my application... What? All right, that's not going down any. And that's not going down any. Guys, I can't get this to work like this. Like, I'm getting no fertilizer here. Everything is turned on. I've got everything turned on right now, and nothing is working. Like, it's not putting anything in the ground. So, this combination, I don't think it works. See, because now I'm able to go all the way down, and I'm starting to use product. Perhaps the universal truck rear hitch mod? That's not for console, though. The dark one. Yeah. So, I don't think there's going to be a way for a trailer to be attached to it. So I think you're going to need to use the back lifter. That's very interesting. At least with base game. Now you might be able to find a mod that could do that and allow a trailer to go through there. All right, the authorities got some of you guys. Perfect. I don't have to give you guys any more pizza.
A very nice driver.
It says it is universal truck rear hitch. Truck rear hitch. All right, give me a second here. Let me turn my camera back on so you guys can see what I'm doing here. I'm gonna go back up here. Let me open another tab here real quick. Mods. Okay, so if I go here, hey, there we go. All right, so universal. Did I spell that right? How many pages? All right, only 3 pages of universal. All right, I don't see it there. Oh, this one. Yeah. I totally forgot about this thing. Maybe try the drawbar, not the 3-point one, but the straight pin. to pin one. If I use a drawbar, I need a 3-point attachment to attach it to. That's the problem. I don't think that would give me anything, Josh. So this bad boy here, it attaches like that. Yeah, that might work. I don't. You've still got to get through that collision point, right? That's the problem with this thing, is you've got to get through that collision point, and I don't know if that would allow that to happen or not. All right. We can try it out in a little bit. Send the T-Rex after him, right? Excuse me. Go get it another drink, everybody. Another hydrate. Wait, somebody else say lift it. Right? Go back live. Like this. So if I go back, I don't even think if I lift it, it's going to do anything. I really don't think it's going to work, guys. And maybe if I got some time here at the end of the stream, because I got a couple more things I want to show you, we can download some more mods in, and then we can go to town that way. So that's going to be it for that one. As of right now, the only way that I could see is to use the backlifter and the global goats.
You crashed.
It was a crash, wasn't it? I mean, I probably owe you guys like 3 of them then, because I honestly have done that a few times. There's 1 and 3. All right, so let's go over here to my other field that I've got set out. And we are going to take a look at the other half of what you could do with that exact same machine. All right, so right here. And I'm just going to go right about here. Okay. So let's grab the big guy this time. In the Oxbow pack, once again, we're going to go here. 5105, but instead of the regular liquid fertilizer, I want to go with this bad boy. The Manure Spreader. I love this. It is awesome. We're going to buy it as is. There we go. Okay. So, cool thing. You can attach a regular hitch, right? You got this right here. Pin hitch. You can attach to the back of this bad boy. Okay. So, what I did in my video earlier is I got a tandem. One of these little guys right here. And I grabbed the 3-point. Right here. The 3-point attachment here in the middle. You can see it right here where the cursor's at. This 3-point right here. You want this. I'm going to buy it for $5,000. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and fire up the engine, and we're going to attach to it. Okay. So you gotta be centered on it. And does that count as another crash?
If you have to ask, then yes.
Man, should have just stayed quiet. All right, 4 crashes there. Now, next. This is the fun part. The Lizard SM72, SM82. We want the 82. We want 26 meters wide. Now, also, I'm going to go ahead and get this with an attachment. And I'm going to show you guys the reason here in a little bit why we're doing that. But we're not going to start out hooking anything up to it just yet. So, remember, you want the wide one, the 26 meter. This is the 82 is the one that you're going to want. We're going to leave it orange just so you guys can see different colors of the equipment. Now, what I need to do is back this bad boy up to right there. Now, it doesn't look like it's going to work because you've got the wheels here. Trust me, you're going to be able to get back there. It's going to grab it, and it's going to do a thing where it's inside each other, but trust me, it's going to work. All right, it's going to work. So let's go ahead now and unfold this. Now, I do have wheat growing in here, right? But just imagine here. Tell you what. Let's do a little F12 magic. All right. So I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna set the fruit type, but instead of sown, I'm gonna go harvested. All right. No fertilizer in the field at all. Okay. And plowed, no. Okay. Go back. Now you can see it's fully harvested. If I go into this here, you can see that here's our field, no fertilizer, and it needs plowing. Okay. I'm going to leave this red turned on so you guys can see what's going on just a little bit better here. Now, all I got to do is get this bad boy lined up and drop it down. And I'm going to be able to start plowing at the same time that I'm putting manure. Well, the problem is I don't have anything in here. Hold on. Let's get some manure in here. F12 here. Unit 3 manure fill. 25,000 liters. All right. Now, let me you know what? Let me show you something. Okay. Can I rehook to that? Please hope. Yeah, okay. Cool. Ooh. Yeah, okay. So I'm gonna go over here just by itself really quick and show you guys what this is gonna look like. All right. If I start throwing manure, oh, I gotta unfold it first. I always forget that part. Driver, your screen is zoomed in. Hold on. What are you guys saying? Driver, your screen is zoomed in. What was I? Why does it look like that? Yeah, hold on. I don't know what's going on with that. Okay. That's better now, right? Okay. I have the button thing didn't work. Thanks guys for letting me know on that. All right, so if I just hit this over here, right, you can see that we're going to be throwing down a little bit of fertilizer. Boom. It doesn't really change the the color of what's going on there. But if I go here, you can see that we got a little bit of fertilizer there on the side. All right. So let's go ahead and back this bad boy back up. So the reason I do that is because whenever I look at websites, I don't want to see all the commercial or all the advertisements and stuff sometimes over on the sides because it's not stream friendly or pertaining to my partners. So I hide that stuff, and that's what just happened there. So sorry about that, guys. So now we're good. This thing, we're plowing, right? But when I do this, okay, you can see how wide the spread is. So what's happening is I'm getting some fertilizer, it's plowing, and then check this out. It's giving me 2 statuses. I'm getting a little bit of light on the outside, but right here in the middle, I'm getting 2 applications. 2 applications. That's awesome. It's crazy. Absolutely crazy. But it's not showing exactly like it was in my video earlier, and I'm not 100% sure on that. Like, it was showing all the way to the outside earlier, but I mean, still, you're gonna do a little bit of overlap, so you should be able to get this, right? Can't you set up a member server with the new DLC on it? Could you set up a member server with the new DLC on it? Yeah, we could maybe. Kevin, like, the problem with member server is, like, the entire time I've had it, I honestly don't know if we've even had like 5 people playing on it. If there's interest, we can do it. It's just effort and time that I'm not sure how many people are truly going to get on there. If there is interest, we'll do it. But I'd rather save that slot for some other stuff that we're doing, where people are going to be interested in. So there's that. Like I said, it's not showing exactly like it was earlier, but it's still getting the job done. At what is it, 26 meters wide, I'm plowing, I'm putting down fertilizer, and like I said, when I come back, I'm going to be right on that edge anyway, so it's going to give me that overlap a little bit of my fertilizer. So we're good there. Now, this is only 17,000 liters. Now, another thing is I was only doing single application, right? You guys can see that I was only doing single application. If I go double application here and do this, on the far outsides, you should see that it's got dark blue all the way across, right? I'm also only going 6 miles an hour. I'm going to go and turn this off, back up a little bit. You guys can see here that down this little part down in here, all these edges are completely dark blue. That means that it's 2 passes, and this is still 1 up here on this edge, which where I had double activation turned off. I go here, and I want to go ahead and activate normal again. I want to back up just a little bit, turn it back on, and then here we go. Josh says, I love it, right? So turn it back off, look again, and you can see that it started doing on the edges again. Now, the real question is, how do you get this capacity bigger? Well,
Driver, how do you get the real capacity? Yeah, the
How do you-
question you asked.
how
I
do you
have
get
that
the really big
question, too.
capacities?
There you go.
Let me show you. There's a couple different ways you could do it. Find your biggest, best trailer that's going to hold manure for you. For me, it's the TLX Phoenix series. All right. This mod right here has a tipper trailer that's 8,000 or 800,020. Yeah, 820,000 liters. However you say 820 and then 3 more zeros. 820,000 liters right here. All right. So configuration, I want to go on real capacity. The rest of it, I'm not too worried about. Let's go ahead and go buy. Yes. Now you come across over here and you grab this bad boy, the pup trailer frame. Get it with your favorite, excuse me, your favorite tank tracks or crawler tracks, whatever you want to call them, right here. Okay. So now let's go to this tractor and let's pull this thing together, and we'll take it down there to our spreader, and I'll show you guys exactly how this is going to work. All right. And I think this setup or a similar one is a lot better than what you could do over on the other, because you've got 820 and you could daisy chain these things together. Like, I didn't get this one with it, but this mod right here, you can get a rear hitch on the back of this. So let me show you that real quick too. Where did it go? Here. Come here to the pup trailer. I'm sorry, no, this one. Wait, where did it, Alex? Where did it go?
What?
Where do you get the hitch on the pup trailer?
Should already be on there.
Is it already on it? Oh, it's hidden,
Yeah, it's
isn't
hidden.
it? It's
The hidden
hidden.
hitch.
That's what it was. Okay, it's a hidden hitch. Sorry, guys. I was
And that'll attach. That's any hitch too.
Yep.
for it.
So I was confusing myself pretty bad here. So I'm gonna go ahead and go here, drop this off, get out of the way. Boom. Boom. And if I just start back, if I start backing up. Okay, there we go. Right now, I'm gonna go ahead and do a thing here where I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna get rid of all the manure. All right, we're empty. No more manure in the spreader itself. I'm gonna go to the very back trailer and I'm gonna fill this bad boy up with manure. 820,000 liters. So as you can see, now I've got 820,000 liters down in the bottom, down over there, over in that corner, and it's all in the back trailer. I've got nothing here. Okay. So let me take this. I don't need to lower it down any at all. Huh. Apparently, got a new message.
You got a new message.
Yeah, it's the results from today's tournament.
Well, speaking of,
Yeah.
how bad did you do?
Hold on. I'll tell you in a minute. So let me get through with this. All right, so I'm gonna go and just turn this thing on. And as you can see, we are putting manure in the ground, but I don't have anything in here at all, right? There's nothing in there. So as I start pulling forward, it's still gonna do the exact same thing, right? I am spreading out super wide. Everything's pulling from the back, and we're good to go. Now, I'm gonna go and turn this off. I want to show you guys here on the map. And it's still the exact same thing. I've got a little bit of light, all the dark 2 passes, and right here. But I'm literally going 9 miles an hour, right? Okay, so you guys may think, well, that's kind of tricky. I don't like the tandem. I don't want to use it that much. I'm going to use the snuffle stock because that's what I know, right?
You know,
Okay.
driver, that's kind of tricky. I'm just going to use the snuffle stuck.
Yeah? Yeah?
Yeah. Can you help me with that?
Yeah, well, let me take you up here back to the store. Well, actually, I'm just going to disconnect all this stuff right here, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of... So 1, 2. Yeah, this one here. I like how it does that. All right. I am so going to use that exact setup. Yeah. 820K. Right, Josh? I should have just said 820K. So we're dropping that off. I'm going to go right here, and let's just get a snuffle stock right here, okay? Boom. Boom. Come over
All right,
here.
driver. Good night.
Hey, we're taking it easy, man. Thank you very much for stopping in.
Yo, later.
See you, Faberina.
Don't forget his lawn trailer. They have high capacities in a compact design. It can carry his pallets. Ooh. That's a good one, too. The lawn trailers. I forgot about those. All right. So now I'm hooked up here, right? I'm going to go ahead and lower this down. I'm plowing now. You guys can see that, right? I've got everything in the back. Well, now what I want to do is go ahead and turn this on. And we're going to do the same thing. But you can see I've got a little bit more out in front now, right? Just a little bit more is out in front, right? It's a nice V shape. Check this out, though. When I come over here, I lost my double application. I lost the double application. It's no longer showing up as 2. The reason is because it's too far back now. You've got to have it close. It's got to be close to make that work. So don't use a snuffle stock. Don't do this. Use the tandem piece, and you're going to be good to go. You're going to be fine. All right. That's the what you want to do. So, let's see. Is there anything else I want to go over? The snuffle stock finally shows its weakness, right, Josh? Nick Stegman says buy soybeans. Oh yeah. I mean, the other thing about this is now this makes corn a lot more pleasant, right? I did find the mod I was talking about on ModHub. Josh, what is the name? What's the name? Can you use the 3-point lifter on the back? You know what? That's a great idea. Let's try it. Let's try it out. I'm thinking, I mean, it's not going to be too super low. Yeah, let's try that. So we'll get rid of the snuffle stock here. I'm going to go ahead and just, oh, I ran over myself. Let's go, front lifter here. Boom, there we go.
Josh says it's called tow bar. It's on page 11 under miscellaneous.
Yeah, it's like the drawbar, but it doesn't have the pin attached. It's only a ball maybe instead of the pin. It doesn't have both. You might be able to. All right, I don't know where it went. I literally have no idea where that just went. You guys saw it go in there, right? It's gone. Like literally gone. It vanished. Let's see if this hooks up. Who said that? Michael Grease. This might be a really, really perfect setup here. Let's see if it'll even attach. And it's gonna attach. It's like it's imaginary. What? Michael, did you know this was gonna happen? Look at that. It's invisible. All right, so maybe I need to be. No, that's not it. No. No. Oh, I don't think that's gonna work very well, Michael. That's not gonna work. Not gonna work, Michael. I mean, that's hilarious. I mean, it's 4 or 5 miles an hour. Turn this on. Need to unfold the tool first. All right, there we go. And okay. I mean, maybe. I mean, you got your double application back, but you're only going 5 miles an hour instead of 9. So unfortunately, I don't think that's gonna work. That's a hilarious setup, though. That's honestly something my workers would do. That's a farm sim worker right there. I don't get it. I don't get it. All right, so now we've looked at manure. We've looked at slurry and digestate. We've looked at merger. And I feel like the best fast farming hack is when you're using a tandem and this SM82 and trailers, right? Some form of trailer hooked to this bad boy right here. All right, so now one more thing I want to check out. Okay, I'm gonna go here. Yeah, now let's go ahead and get rid of this. Nick, we are gonna get there. We are absolutely gonna get there, man. I think the best piece of equipment is yet to come. All right, the best piece of equipment that I want to show you guys is yet to come. Now it's kind of specific if you're doing vineyard work, but it is a cool piece. It really, really is. So what I want to do is bring this bad boy back over here, and I'm going to attach it so that we're getting our proper application of fertilizer. Will you go faster with Dominic's plow? Rusty Money Gaming, yes, you can. The problem is his plow is only 10 meters. Now, I'm sure I could probably set up a tandem set with that, but I think the problem... You know what? Let's try it. Let's try it real quick, and I'll show you guys what it does, okay? I'm gonna grab... I got Dominic's plow in here, the SP10M. We're gonna get the 24 miles an hour one, right? And added function... Yeah, you know, let's do mulching too, because why not? Let's just do it all. Okay, let's go grab this thing now. But I want to show you what happens when you're trying to do all of these things. All right, so there's my 3-point there. I need to be attached on this side over here. Okay. Chris, I think you're right. I really do think you're right on that. All right, so I haven't put any fertilizer down here yet, right? So this thing is as far wide as it could be, right? As far wide as it could be. Let's go ahead and lower it down to the ground. Now, I need some manure in here. Let's go ahead and go, hold on. Here, F12, manure. So, all right, so I got manure. I'm plowing, right? Now I'm going to turn on this. And I don't know if you guys can see what's happening. The manure's on the outside. Okay. So when I go here now, I'm only getting a strip in the middle. Even though I'm faster, I'm still only plowing at 10 meters. If I turn this one, you can see that part of my area is getting that application of only one level. Okay. So to me, I mean, even though I'm able to go faster, right? 12 miles an hour is all I'm able to go. So it's not really faster because that's the max of this piece of equipment right here. The 5105 or the other smaller version can only go 12 when it's throwing that stuff on the ground. So you're not saving time by using this one, and you're gonna have to cover so much more ground that you're actually gonna cover back up the double fertilizer application. You know, because we're right now getting double fertilizer right here. But when I come back and I plow this, now this is gonna have more manure thrown onto it again. And then when I'm over here, it's gonna have more manure thrown onto it again. So you're wasting a lot of product. Can you adjust the spread or work with? You know, I don't see that option on this one. Let me show you guys what I mean by that here by my camera. Boom, there we go. I do not see where you can select the application width. I think for a sprayer, you absolutely can, or a solid fertilizer, but not for an organic fertilizer. Like, I don't see any way at all. So I really do think the way to go is that bad boy up there. Yeah, so let's go ahead and leave this plow right here. Get back over here. Riverton, how are you doing? Welcome in, welcome in. All right, so
Time out, Reaver.
You and Reaver, y'all. Let's go ahead and back this bad boy up.
It's just because he's mean to me.
Right here. All right, so we're reattached, and what I'm going to do is go here and unattach this. I'm going to try and put something in the way. I want to try a rock picker. Now, this rock picker is only 16 meters wide, but you could do two of them side by side with a tandem and maybe make it work and then come off the middle. You know, it's going to be really complicated. How about we just say that, I mean, it would probably take me 20 minutes to set this up, and I want to get over and show you guys the other thing real quick. With this bad boy right here, you can go right behind, pick up some rocks, and you should be able to get a rear hitch on this. Yes, right here. Do a little tandem setup, and then you're picking your rocks while you're plowing, and you can be fertilizing double application all at the same time. So three things. The reason I didn't show it in the video, or try to show it in the video, is because it's a lot more narrow. So you're going to have to go back over some of those spots. But if you're doing your work yourself, it might be all right. I do the rock picker on the new map I'm playing. It does 80% width. I need like 150. Yeah, I need it to be 27 meters. Reaver. So, all right. I think that's it. All right. So we've covered the windrow. We've talked about the liquid tankers. We've talked about the manure spreader, max capacity, and with plowing. We talked about on the this bad boy here. We talked about the snuffle stuck, which doesn't really work. We talked about the back lifter and the global goods. We tried a front lifter on it, and that didn't work. So that's everything there. Now, next, let's go. Take a look. Nope, we don't need you. All right, I want to show this bad boy off first. All right, this bad boy right here. Regular harvester. And I don't think my grapes are actually ready to harvest yet. All right, I need to sleep real quick. Sorry, guys. I got them to a certain point and didn't finish that. So here, let's sleep. We could chat for a little bit while I'm doing this too. So what do you guys think so far? What do you guys think, chat or Alex? What do you think about you already said the windrow you like. You probably want to use it. But what do you
I'm waiting for the last piece.
This other piece of equipment? It's actually
The one that does what I never do.
harvesting.
Oh, I harvest. Just different stuff.
So let's turn on. We got grapes. Yeah. Okay. So they are not ready to harvest yet. I don't think his love for you needs to be hidden, right? Right? But what do you think about the setups for high capacity or free fertilizer? Like, that was the other really cool thing about that manure setup that we had when you're plowing. You're going 9 miles an hour, but you're using less than if you did the double application. So you're getting a free double application. Hey, the authorities got some of you guys. No more pizza tonight.
Yeah, whatever.
He hides his love by trying to distract everyone by timing. So I guess
another option.
You know what?
There's another option besides timeout. Just saying.
Hey, also, while we're doing this, I could be telling you guys about how I did this weekend in the tournament. I think that would.
Hey, driver. How'd you do this weekend in the tournament?
So let me show you this disc. Right? It's an awesome. It's an awesome disc. So this disc is from the 2023 St. Louis Open. I got this as part of the player pack, and I actually played on this course right here called Creve Coeur Lakeside. I played on this course right here called Unger and Wilmore. So those are the 3 courses that I played on this weekend: Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. 18 holes each day. My best competition round, okay, ever that I've done is a +9 on a 3-par course here in town. All right, I've played multiple times, over 20. Well, not competition. Competition probably like 7 or 8 times here. And +9 is my best round ever there at that course. I did a tournament about a month ago, and I scored a +21 the first day and the first round, and +15 the second round. So I don't have the best, how do I want to say, the best score in tournaments, right? Well, Friday was a really tight course on a lot of trees. I'd say there were only 4 holes that you didn't have to contend with trees, like major obstacle. Like, still 2 of them you were throwing around trees. But yeah, I scored a +9 on 18 holes. So I did pretty good. I think I did pretty good. Then we went to Lakeside, and it's a really open course. There's a bunch of par 4s, no par 5s, but par 4s. And I got a +9 there again. I'm like, all right, I'm not doing better than I normally do, but I'm not doing worse, right? So then today we played at Wilmore, and it had it had a 5 par on it, par 5. 960 feet or something like that. Insane. Out of bounds on both sides, kind of tight once you get down to it. Well, I scored +11 over 18. not bad. Not bad. It's windy, and everybody was having problems. So I ended up coming in at a plus 29 for the entire 3 rounds.
That's not bad.
I don't think it's too bad. And I know on day 1 I triple bogeyed a hole because I hit a tree and the disc went like 50 feet the opposite direction over behind a bunch of other trees.
Wait, triple bogey?
Oh yeah, yeah. I got 6 on 1 hole. Disc golf in real life.
It's double par.
Yeah. Say what?
I said it's just double par. It's okay.
It's just double. Yeah, it was double par. I mean, it was a dog leg to the right, so I was throwing a disc that was wanted to go right really, really far, and I just was too far to the left on it. I didn't have enough chalk on my hand, and it came out early, and went up, hit a tree, and it seriously bounced to the left, completely the opposite direction. Crazy, and there was a bunch of trees.
You gotta hate when it comes out early.
So I got triple bogey on that, got another double bogey on another hole later. That same thing, hit trees, 3 shots in a row. I hit trees, and it was just like, ugh. I did, Reaver. I had a lot of fun. So the other really cool thing about disc golf is they give you a rating. Okay, so my rating going into the weekend was a 751. As bad as you may think that I played, I actually scored a 775 on my first round. So I did better than my rating. Your rating is like, you know, the average of all your rounds you've ever played before that. And your rating is based off how everybody else that's playing the same course and the same pads as you is playing that day. So I scored better rating than what my average was, which means I did better. Even though it was the same score, a lot better. Round 2, 776. So like right in line. Today, I threw a 804 round, even though it was plus 11 because everybody else was dealing with the same wind. So everybody was having problems with it. So I shot today 53 over my rating, which was insane.
53.
Yeah. So, Josh, I didn't put any of them in the water. I was very, very surprised. I didn't put any of them in the water, but I did go OB. I went OB on 1 hole today. It was a par 5. I went out of bounds twice and still scored an 8. When you go OB, you bring it back in and take a stroke penalty. So yeah, I went out of bounds twice and still only was 3 extra strokes. And it was like 960. So I don't think I was doing bad. I had a couple really good shots that really helped me finish that off. I mean, there were other guys, they only went out about once and got the same score as me. So it wasn't bad. Not a bad day at all. I honestly feel like I could have probably been a +6 each day if I wouldn't have been having these weird things. Like it just, that kick. I mean, I played it the night before and seriously got par on the course on that hole, right? So I really feel like if I would have just been a little bit cleaner, +18 for the entire event would not have been bad for me or unrealistic. And that would have put me tied for 20th out of 46. So I don't think that's too bad either. I mean, I came in 32nd. We had 45 people start, so I beat 13 people in my first A-tier tournament. So heavier disc for winning days. That's what I was using. All mine are like 174s and 176s.
For your first big tournament, I don't think that's bad at all.
This was an A tier. Like after A tier, then you go to like real pro stuff. You know what I mean? So even though I was in the lowest level, there were people from literally like Las Vegas, Nevada was coming in, touring around all these tournaments and stuff, and he hit up ours, and he's the one that won. So I think local, I was probably, I mean, 29, and he ended up even, so I was 29 over 3 courses. I probably would have been about 4 closer, so right at about 25 strokes off of what my division is. So I don't think I did bad. So thanks everybody for hanging out. We got 56 people in here now listening to me talk about disc golf. Once again, huge shout out to the St. Louis Open here for 2023. And the reason I'm so passionate in talking about disc golf is because that's what's helping me get back in better shape. I encourage everybody, literally everybody, if you're looking for a way to be able to get in better shape, find a disc golf course close to you and just start walking around. I mean, or doing something that you can get motivated in, set some goals, and go do it. We all play video games, and I think there's a lot of us, you know, if you can. I understand some people cannot get out, cannot be active, cannot have a lot of mobility. I totally understand that. But if you're able to, I highly recommend getting a little bit of exercise. Even if it's only a couple times a week, you need to do it. Because I spent almost 3 years sitting here in this basement, and I definitely packed on some pounds, and this has helped me out quite a deal, be able to get into a lot better shape. I can actually, you know, hang out with the kids a little bit more outside now, not get super winded and have to take breaks. So disc golf is, I don't know if it's saving my life yet, but it's definitely helping me get back into better shape. I will say that. Test question. If you use the tandem, do you have to double, triple the power requirements? Cultivator uses 180, so would need 360. Yes. Yeah, Reaver. Absolutely. The Dark One said, here in Wyoming, I could toss my Frisbee and get it on the course in Nebraska. I don't doubt that. I play Pokemon Go and lost 50 pounds walking every day. Yeah. See, that's another one that would be great. Me, I can't get into that game. It's just too much more screen time. I tried it for a little bit on another device and just couldn't do it. And I like camping, right? You guys know that I really enjoy camping. So walking around these parks and cities, or walking around in wooded areas out in the middle of nowhere, it's nice. I mean, like literally today, let's see how far I walked today, right? I mean, I haven't gone anywhere else. I went through disc golf and came home. 6.41 miles today, throwing 18 holes. And I threw like 4 or 5 holes, maybe a mile walking before the thing. So I walked over 5 miles today just playing disc golf. And yesterday was probably about 6. And the day before that was maybe about 4.5. So yeah, I mean, it's Nick says work for USPS. Yeah, there you go, Nick. That's your exercise. Good for you, dude. Happy for you. Fortunately, I have a very physical, demanding job, so working out is what I do at work. Yeah, no, I totally get it. I'm really talking to the people that are desk jockeys like me, or
he's trying to talk crap about me without actually saying me, because I sit on my butt all day.
I'm being honest to everybody. We as gamers tend to not be the most active people. We tend to take our extra time and dive into video games, simulation, videos, YouTube,
we need
whatever
a sim rig. Ooh, driver, that's what we need to get. Goose.
A treadmill sim rig.
A sim rig with a treadmill instead of a chair.
I think we could do that. But all right, we've talked enough about me and disc golf and stuff, and I'm still on the fence about maybe throwing some other content over on another channel. I don't know what it would do, but I don't know. If I'm gonna put some content out there, I feel like it needs to be separated from this one. But I think it'd be cool to document what I've got going on there too. I mean, I say that about everything I do, but I think it'd be cool to look back one day. So maybe soon you guys will see a fourth channel from me. Yeah.
Oh God.
4th channel from me. I don't know. Let's dig back into this. All right. Perhaps we could get Goose and Alex into walking simulator where they play by walking on a treadmill. I mean, that could be it right there, right? I drive a school bus and play video games. Pokemon was what got me to leave the house. Oh, no, I get it, driver 1227. Absolutely. Dude, you... Darn it. All right, guys, get you some pizza.
Pizza.
Not Michael Grise. How are you doing? So real quick, you can see that we got grapes here on the vine. They're nice and blue or purple, whatever color you want to call that. So we're gonna go ahead and fire this bad boy up. Let's go ahead and unfold the harvester. I don't know if you guys saw what that just did. Let me show you again. Okay, look at the actuators here on the front. All right, see how it's kind of tilted a little bit? Now it levels out. It levels out so that when you're driving over the vines, they're actually straight, right? We need to get Alex doing something for sure. That's Nick. Nick Segman said that. All right, so I'm turning it on. Now I want to show you guys this. All right.
There's 3 people about to get hidden from your channel, driver.
Look at this animation. The vines are shaking. The vines are shaking. I love it. Now, the cool thing is about this, it throws it on both sides here. So you got a little bit coming out on the left, a little bit coming out on the right. I think it's really cool. I really, really do. Now, this harvester, it's pretty well like the base game one. I'm not gonna lie. Okay. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna pull this thing over here to the side. All right. And we're gonna go get the other one. Okay. This one right here. This bad boy has an auger arm out here all by itself. Right? Now, check this out. If I'm like this, see where that auger's at now? Let's go ahead, turn this bad boy on. We're going to start going like this. Oh, I hit it. I hit it because I didn't unfold. See, I didn't unfold it first, and that was my problem. So now we're going down through here. Okay. But I got grapes falling off the end of my conveyor belt. What is going on? Oh, let's go grab this. Let's go pick them up. All right. Wait, USPS delivered it? We are not supposed to deliver anything over 50 pounds. Really? What were you guys talking about?
Rooster's computer.
Oh.
Rooster said, oh yeah, UPS did deliver my computer.
Oh, yeah. I mean, a computer doesn't weigh 50 pounds. It's just the tower. I would hope my tower didn't weigh 50 pounds. I don't think it would. So, I'm going to go ahead and drive underneath here. And check that out.
Talk to me, Goose.
I got 30 liters of grapes. That's awesome, right? It's got internal storage. It's got some internal capacity. The way it's meant to be done, though, all right, I'm just going to tell you right now, is you are meant to have one person in this harvester and another person with a trailer on a tractor. All right. That is not the case in Wyoming. I got a 47-pound package and they refused to deliver. Oh, man. Just the tower.
Poo misread the roaster.
He did. Yeah, just the tower is all it was. So, yeah, but the way that you're supposed to use this, I have a feeling, is you have one person here and one person here. That way, okay, you can have these super long runs here without breaks in the middle, and you don't have to figure out how you're going to unload the thing. It just keeps going and going and going and going. So I'm going to show you guys something, okay? We're gonna go, and I'm going to try and get past this other here. Let me turn this off, and I'm going to go down this other row. All right. I'm going to find another row over here. Dang it, that's 3 times I've wrecked now. All right, so we're going to go down this row. Now, you guys cannot see a capacity there in the right-hand corner, right down here underneath the auger arm. There's nothing next to the speedometer. There's no internal storage happening visually that you can see, right? Okay. Chris, regular Chris says, I'm off to bed. Have a great night. Thank you very much, Chris, for hanging out. I've got one more thing that I want to show off here in just a couple minutes, but it's not going to take very long. But it will, it's like not even 5 minutes, and I'm going to show it. If you got a couple more, I personally think it's the best piece of equipment out of the whole pack. So we're going to keep going here. Going to keep going. I mean, we got 30 out of that, right? We got 30 out of that just a little bit. So, I mean, how far do you think I've gone? Right? Do you think I'm farther? No, we'll just keep going. We'll keep going. Because I should be able to be, like, if that was 30, by the time I get done with this whole thing, what would you think I'd have? Like 300? Maybe? All right, Chris. Cool.
Chris says, "Okay, I'll stay for it," and then I'm off to bed.
And I think it is. It may not be, but I think it is. And if you guys know me,
I think this is going to make a big difference with the arm off to the side.
I think it can. It can. Right? Like I said, it's got to be a multiplayer thing, and I'll show you why. Okay? So I just did that entire strip, right? Let me come here. Okay? Let me get this tractor out of the way, and you guys can see how much of a difference I harvested. That little bitty strip right there gave me 30. I just did this entire thing. How much do you think should be in here? Josh says at least 300. All right. Alex, what do you think?
I'd say 300 would be a good guesstimate.
Okay. So we're sitting at 30 right now, right? Sitting in 30 right now. 132. It has a little bit of internal storage, but it doesn't have everything. So be very careful. If you try to harvest an entire row, you're going to lose massive amounts of product if you do that. All right. I mean, it was this row right here. You guys could see it harvested it all the way down. We completely got every bit of grapes off of it. But you lost it. You lost it all. So don't do that. All right? Don't do that. Now, the one piece that I think is the absolute best here, because it's gonna make me play and use vineyards. This piece of equipment right here is definitely gonna get added to a future gameplay where I work some vineyards. All right? And the reason is because, well, first let me show you this. All right, it's part of your Oxbow pack, obviously, but it's the 60/30. You've got a harvester, right? This configuration. Then you've got the overloading harvester, or the exact same thing is a sprayer, and it's labeled as a multi-row sprayer. So, Alex, how many rows do you think it's going to spray?
Four.
4 rows. All right. I'm going to fire it up. I'm going to do that. And now it does that whole leveling thing too, right? So if you're on a hillside, it's going to get really, really crazy. Josh says 5. Anybody else have a guess? Let me pull this up right here. And boom. So obviously you're going to get the row right in the middle, right? Because you got sprayers all around it. So that's 1. Then over here on this side, you've got another one in between 2. But then you're going to get this one out here too, because it's got these nozzles. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rows. You were able to spray 5 rows at once with this bad boy.
Good Lord.
I know, right? I mean, it is awesome. Now, I know that I don't need fertilizer right now. But guys, 5 rows. Now, like I said, I'm not putting anything down because these are already beyond that point, and I can't necessarily get them to that point. Yeah, this is awesome. Instead of 2 at a time, you're doing 5. Like, I know there was another one that we could do that was like a 2 or a 3 row, but I mean, this is awesome. Now the whole cultivating thing, that's another story, right? I just wish we could get a harvester that had extra little arms out here on the sides that would harvest. Because if I could do 3 rows at once, oh my goodness, right? Like, somebody please make a harvester that has these arm things out here on the sides that does the same thing as the middle part of a harvester. I think we could do it. I think we could do it. Yeah, this to me is the coolest piece. I mean, because as it sits right now, without doing anything else to it, you're greatly reducing the amount of time that you need to do this job. So I feel like it's the best. Josh says it's nice. I don't think I'll do grapes though. Hey, what about olives though? Olives, you get some pretty good money for olive oil. It'll work on those too. It doesn't have to be grapes. Chris says that is cool. Thank you. So, Alex, you're probably like, that was underwhelming. What do you think? Honestly. Michael says, I think that's a little bit above Chris's skill. With other people. I think it'd be cool to do a Vineyard DLC, right? Or do a Vineyard challenge. I think it would drive some people nuts, but it would make us really stop and think about how to play the game a little bit more. And I mean, if you had this on there, right? And you had the harvester with the multiplayer, or the multiplayer harvester is what I'm going to call it. And maybe the Antonio Carrera pack for the smaller tractors. I think that could be fun. I wouldn't want to play it like everyday farm sim, right? But for one little challenge, I think we could do it. I would load in some other mods that we could make other things out of the grapes, though. You know what I mean? That way you got more than just one or 2 lines. Well, they've got jam, right? I think jam you could do. But then, like, if you use that jam or the raisins in another thing, I think that'd be the way you could do it too. William Cronin saying, hey guys, okay, let's see how big of a mountain of grass you can make with the merger, then throw a baler in the middle and watch it spit out bales. Right? Let's do that. Where's it at? Oh, that stuff's really tall. Oh, did I use my... Oh, I did, didn't I? All right. Let's, we used the tractor. Call it the Popeye challenge. Olive oil. Oh, yeah. What's up, buddy? You seen my merger? I leave it down here at the other farm. William, you're never late to a driver stream. Never late. Yeah, it's down here. I think I hung it up around a tree, didn't I? Yep, I did. All right, so the cool thing, this isn't gonna work. Dang it. Dang it. So hey, one other thing though is I gotta tell these kids good night, and then I'll be
good night, kids.
Wait, come here. All right.
Cheesy.
Hold on. So I'm just gonna tell this what just happened, okay? Kid Clay 53, you can't see, he's right here. All right. They asked if there was any flying potatoes tonight. I said no, there's not any. And then what did you say, Kid Clay 53? You gotta get close. Closer.
I said, Alex, you know what to do.
Did you hear him?
I mean this in the nicest way. I hate your kids. You know why? You know why I hate your kids?
Why's that?
Just stand by 1 second.
Stand by. Okay. Don't go anywhere. He said stand by. Let's go ahead and get it hydrate here. All right. There you go, Kid Clay. What?
Before you started saying, you said the kids asked if there was a potato. I started doing it.
All right. Let me do this. Alex, you can do the commentary. Kid Clay 53 is actually like wrapped up in a towel right now because he's ready for bed. So this flying potato right here from Alex Ward, guys, hash browns hashtags down in the chat right now. It's Boom Queso. She's gonna be the one to do it.
I'm in danger.
These are a little bit more tough to make. 1, 2. Woo! You're good. Love you. Good night. I was just really
She's
calling
almost
it.
as tall as you.
No, she's not.
She's not much. You ain't much taller than her.
Her brother's not even as tall as me yet. The oldest one. They got some work
Maybe
to
it's
do.
the camera angle.
I think it is. I think Michael Grise coming in with another one. I need a kid. Michael, thank you very, very much. If I can get a kid back down here, we'll do it. If not, I'm gonna do it with a stuffed animal. Their bedtime's 9 o'clock. I knew tonight I needed to stream early so they could get to bed. My daily exercise, William. I walked. Hold on. Let's see. We're gonna talk about that exercise thing here in a second. All right, one more for you. Ready? Guys, there it is right there. Michael Grise, once again, coming in. There you go. Hashtags, hashtags down in the chat. Rock and roll. 1, 2, 3. All right, now to bed. 9:03. You gotta get to bed. Love you. Almost 10,000 miles. Almost. So, okay, Thursday night I started, right? I went and checked in, played almost a full round at the first course. And that was 3.5 miles that day. I did 6 miles the next, so that's 9.5. I did 5.5. Now we're up to 15. And then today I did almost 6.5. Let's just call it 21. 21 miles. Almost 21.5 in 4 days. I think I did pretty good. What would you walk from the kitchen to your studio? That's not very far. No, I mean it was a good time. It really was. And like I said, I encourage anybody that can get out to get out and just do something, even if it's once a week. You know what I mean? Just get out, move around a little bit. If you want to talk disc golf, try and figure out some more information about it. I mean, I'm just getting into it 3 months now. Today is literally my 3-month mark of playing disc golf. Like seriously, like I played it once before, but it was in 2020. So
I got my exercise yesterday. The venue where we were at was lots of stairs.
Oh yeah, stairs. Like I didn't even count that. Like how many flights did I do? 3. Well, 3 today. But my normal is quite a few. Doesn't show me that. Yeah, it doesn't show me how many flights of stairs normally. Yeah, so that day a month ago when I went down there and did that other tournament, the Mad tournament, I did 12.75 miles. And that was 2 rounds in one day, 36 holes. So between yesterday and today, I'm right at 12. So, don't worry, I'm a disabled veteran Marine gunny. I can't do much exercise anymore. No, I understand. And I'm not saying everybody, right? If you have a reason why you can't, I totally understand it. You know what I mean? But for anybody that is on the fence about trying to find something to do, I mean, get out and walk, get out, try disc golf, shoot some basketball, play baseball. I mean, if you like playing real golf, go do that. Just make it a point every once in a while to put the games down and go do something. You're going to thank yourself for it later. You really will. So, guys, it's 9:06. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this early access look at DLCs, at the DLC. We'll be doing this again for the expansion. I'm going to be getting it early. I don't think there's any camping going on that weekend. So
yeah, right.
No, I'm serious. Like that thing comes out on what, the 14th, November 14th, isn't it? The week before Thanksgiving. Yeah, I don't have any camping going on either of those weekends, really, either weekend. So
not yet.
I don't think we will, because we've got scouting for food those weekends, and that's a big thing, that we don't go camping when they're scouting for food, because we need to be around to be able to collect all that food. So, and I don't think we'll camp on Thanksgiving weekend either. So if anything, it would be the first weekend in November. And right now, we don't have anything because we're camping.
I'm not gonna ban you, Steggy Poo.
Eric, thank you very much. I really do appreciate it. Guys, everybody that donated tonight, y'all are awesome. Michael Grise, Alex Ward, and Cool Movies Person. Even though it was $1, I still greatly appreciate it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this early access view of the DLC. Hopefully we made it a little bit more enticing for you. Don't forget, PC players, if you're interested in it, make sure you hit the link down in the description below. It's still all going to be on sale for probably a little bit under 24 hours, I'd say. And then, you know, maybe even 21 hours, I'd say. If you're going to try and pick it up, you want to try and do it by noon tomorrow in the United States. That's just a good rule to follow right there. Good job on the new DLC. Hacks, love them. Keep up the good work. Thank you very much, Josh. I do appreciate you sticking around here. I'm so happy I got to be here for a full stream. It's been a while. Driver1227. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Guys, don't forget, tell all your friends Wednesday night. It's my birthday. We're going to be celebrating and having a great time. Also, Boys and Our Toys coming in with a 99-cent super chat here at the end of the stream. It's actually a super sticker. It's 100%. How do you do 100%? 100? 100? How do you do that? But thank you very much, guys. Hash Browns hashtags down in the chat right now for Boys and Our Toys coming in with that super sticker right here at the end of the stream. But guys, Wednesday is going to be my birthday, or is my birthday. We're going to be celebrating, having a great time on the stream. I'm kind of thinking there's going to be some multiplayer action going on that night. Since I've already done all my first look stuff, doing a lot of videos on the DLC, I don't think we're going to be taking a look at that again on Wednesday. I feel like I did a really good job of it tonight. So, no DLC content as the primary on Wednesday stream. So I'm probably going to be some multiplayer stuff. I might start a brand new challenge. I don't know. We might have 2 or 3 challenges all going on at once. But it's going to be fun. It really depends what comes out mod-wise here over the next 2 or 3 days. 20, no. Reaver, no. I can't play disc golf if I do a 24-hour stream.
Yeah, no. I'm going to leave that one alone.
You guys are ending it with pizza. The entire crew made it out. There you go, guys. It's been fun. Alex, any last words?
Have a good one, y'all.
All right, guys. He is now gone and quiet. Does anybody really want to tell us what you think? Should we ban Alex? Should we ban Alex? No, I'm just joking, guys. Alex is a great supporter, great friend of the channel here. Thank you again, Alex, very, very much for hanging out, helping me kind of talk my way through this a little bit. Driver1227, with any luck, I'll be doing my new route, and I will be able to catch in more than 20 minutes. Good night. Paul says, good night, everyone. The dark one, always ban Alex, right? You guys are all about that. But, guys, it's been fun. Like I said, tell your friends about Wednesday. It's going to be big. It's going to be big. Wherever you're at in the world, guys, have a great day, night, evening. Till next time, this is Driver53, signing off.